Hey, I'm back again with Oswald Chambers, My Utmost for His Highest. And I'm back in Acts 26:18. I just can't get out of this one devotional by Oswald Chambers where he talks about Paul being apprehended by Jesus to be a witness and preach the gospel. And this proclamation of the gospel to the Gentiles, to the nations, was to do three things. It was to open their eyes, to turn them from the darkness to the light, and from the power of Satan to the power of God, that they might receive something. And Chambers makes the point here that if you haven't received this, then he questions whether or not you've really gotten this thing of salvation. And I would say, not only have you seized it, but has it seized you, or has he seized you to the point that you have surrendered to him? Three things he talks about here: your sight, your spiritual sight; light, your apprehension, your perception of God; and your spiritual liberty. He says we can register our vows and we can make our pledges, but none of this is salvation. It's not a new leaf. It's not a decision just to follow Christ. We are brought to the place where we recognize our blindness, that we're in darkness, that we are powerless to do anything about our own state. And in this moment, we receive something from God. It's remission of sins, and yet it's more than that. It is forgiveness and an inheritance. A mighty work of the Holy Spirit, Chambers calls it, in which we experience an inheritance among those that are sanctified. Because in sanctification, we consecrate, the regenerated soul consecrates itself. God gives me liberty, and I turn back around and I give him my life, my liberated life. I give up the right to myself and I identify with Christ, and I decide to follow after Jesus Christ. This is the power of the gospel. I'm not just pardoned. I'm not just justified. I have righteousness imputed into me, yes, but I participate in the life of God, and I become a partner by the indwelling Holy Spirit who brings me into a state of liberty and grace. Well, this is a stunning idea. Hey, this is Doug Small with Oswald Chambers, My Utmost for His Highest.